Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaguya-sama Love is War chapter 280. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, this manga is coming to an end soon. And it's crazy because this one and Tokyo Revengers are ending next month. Diamond Oasis Act 2, well, technically ended. I'm waiting for the final chapter to come out, and then I'll cover all of the chapters at once. But so many series are coming to an end. I know, and there's several series I need to catch up on so I can start covering them. Or, like, binge read so I can start covering them. Because there's more series to come, but right now I'm in hustle mode trying to make sure I am not homeless. But, anyways, last chapter, we got Fujiwara's final chapter. And damn, Fujiwara, we know you swinging both ways. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Sorry for calling you out all of a sudden, especially when you're probably still jet-lagged. Don't worry about it. I've got no plans until tomorrow anyways. Tomorrow, we're finally graduating, huh? And chapter 280 is titled The Geniuses. Aren't you going to meet up with the princess after this? Nah, I didn't tell Shinomiya that I'd be back in the country. Huh? But why? I was thinking about jumping out and surprising her as she leaves the graduation ceremony tomorrow. So excited. You really love your little pranks, don't you? Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. Personally, I think the princess would be even happier to be able to spend some extra time with you. I'll have all the time in the world to be with Shinomiya afterwards. There's no reason for me to be so impatient anymore. Oh, by the way, you ended up leaving before we could settle things. You know, our wager about the final exams. Ah, right. Before you'd always be going on and on about it, but during the first trimester, it says trimester. I don't know, I keep thinking it's first semester. Like when you think trimester, I like thinking pregnancy. I'm like, what? There was oh my god. Dad! I'm fucking up now because of this shit. During the first trimester, there was that whole ordeal with the Shinomiya family. Then he left for America right after, so we never had a chance to settle our score. I went ahead and brought our final exam questions from this year. So now we can compete across the exams for all of our course subjects. What do you say? If you're bringing this up now, then you must have studied hard, huh? In which case, you must really want to take that #1 spot. Fortunately for you, I'm not concerned about being #1 in our grade anymore. Instead, I got something much more important to care about. Is that so? Honestly, I'm so jealous of you, Shirogane. Where did that come from? Well, yeah, he's jealous because he got the waifu. If anything, I'm the one who should be more jealous of you. Not only were you born into a stupid rich family, but your grades are also top class across the entire country. Not to mention you're a national soccer champion, plus handsome and well liked by everyone around you. Right, kitty, you're well liked by everyone around you because you're a kitty cat. You're an adorable kitty cat. You should have seen this one. He was meowing in his sleep. So cute. There isn't a person in the world who would deny that you're a top-class genius. What more could you want? Say, Miyuki, what exactly is a genius? Now that you spent so much time with Kaguya Shinomiya, what do you think? After having spent so long by your side, do you really still think that being a genius equates to happiness? That's a fantastic question. You can have all the brain power in the world. You can have all the money in the world. But will you be happy? Well, I could use some of that because I would like to be at least financially secure. So, you can have everything in the world, but if you don't have anybody to share it with, especially someone that understands you, then you're not going to be happy. Nah. You're right. After attending university abroad, I've come to realize something. There are plenty of people like you and Shinomiya all over the world. I've come to meet tons of people who seem to defy all common sense, and having done so, I've come to one conclusion. The word genius is a word used to describe the outliers. Many of those who possess perfect memory end up lacking communication skills. My memory is ass and my communication skills are meh. They're often unable to do what many people consider normal. Normal's overrated. And sometimes find themselves excluded from the general community. For every talent that someone possesses, they lack something somewhere else. There's no such thing as a perfect person. There's no such thing as a perfect kitty either. My kitty's pretty close, though, because he's my kitty. Yeah, I see you looking at me. What? He's looking at me. He is so cute. And that's why you pretend. That's the reason you're always trying so hard to act human. In order to not be ostracized from society, you're always putting on a facade. The Mikado Shijo, you want others to see you as a smart, kind, and athletic, but at the same time, you're just oblivious and friendly enough to be approachable by anyone. That's just how other people expect me to be, so I have to live up to those expectations. Even if that's not who I really am on the inside. Mikado, I understand you, my poor sweet baby. I still feel so bad for him. Like, I want to protect Mikado so bad. Because who hasn't had to live up to, like, expectations of what people want you to be? But then you gotta say, fuck it. I'm gonna be who I want to be and just fuck the world and just do what you want. If you don't like it, you could just stop. Exactly. Fuck everybody. Seriously. Regardless of whether or not you're a genius, at the end of the day, that's just one of many labels that define you as a person. Labels should not define you, period. If there's still some merit to keeping it, then sure. But if you don't need it anymore, then just throw it away and set yourself free. Yes, there's no need to let yourself be tied down by a label. Shinomiya has already set herself free. In her words, the strong have no way of understanding the feelings of the weak. So unless we make an effort to understand how they feel and lend them our strength, there's no way we can close the gap between us in any meaningful way. All right, I gotta read this again because part of me feels kind of patronized, but I know I shouldn't be feeling it like this. The strong have no way of understanding the feelings of the weak, so unless we make an effort to understand how they feel and lend them our strength, there's no way we can close the gap between us in any meaningful way. The happiness that she's searching for can only be found amidst others, and that's why she's now strives for normality. She chose not to live life as, oh my god, she chose not to live as a genius, but rather as a normal everyday girl. Okay, I'm gonna say this, as someone who has been who has been in that weak position, because I think she's talking about emotionally and mentally and whatnot. That is extremely patronizing. We don't want that shit. We don't want you to understand. Like, there's things that that need to happen when we're like in that kind of state of mind, and you, like, the way this just sounded was so patronizing. It was. We don't want you strong-ass people to try to understand us. It's like, dude, just let us have our space. I know some people do, and because they want the attention, but, like, there's just some times where it's like, no, let me just have my moment, motherfucker. I just need to be alone. Seriously. This just sounded so patronizing. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but to me, like, it's just like, damn, I just can't with this. But Kaguya, like, I can understand from her point of view, she was definitely at a weak point. She definitely hit rock bottom. She definitely could understand what the weak were feeling because she was at her weakest point mentally. She definitely hit rock bottom. But if she's just talking about in terms of smarts and all that, then that, like, I feel like that's kind of patronizing too. Oh god, this comes off very patronizing. But I understand what they're saying, but it's like no. But the message is great. It's like, dude, you gotta decide how you want to live your life. And to understand how you want to live your life, you gotta walk in their shoes and like understand, you know, get into their level and shit like that. Like, but just the way it's written and how it comes off is just extremely patronizing, at least to me. Lately, Shinomiya has been practicing in hopes of becoming a professional photographer one day. But even if I'm not being nice, she still isn't really that great at it. With all the talents that she's been blessed with, Shinomiya could have chosen to pursue any number of potential paths. But despite that, she just deliberately chose something that she had no talent for. Many may call that a stupid decision on her part. But personally, that's the part of her that I love. I don't blame him. Like, she could do anything that she fucking wants, but she wants to do something that she actually has to work at. That's actually pretty admirable. Damn it, you're really just flexing now, aren't you? You're free to choose any path that you'd like. If you so desired, you could just even ignore the multitude of talents you've been blessed with and choose to be like Shinomiya, carving your own path forward. But, well, I'm the exact opposite. Personally, I'm going to keep building upon my own talents, make my business succeed beyond all measure, and bring happiness to everyone on earth purely by my own strength. Someday in the future, the world will revere me as the greatest genius of all time. Huh? What's this? Well, if you must know, they're my answers to the exams you mentioned a few minutes ago. I figured you might think you'd stand a chance with a surprise attack, but unfortunately you're out of luck. I saw this coming from a mile away. Shirogane, you ass! Oh, damn it, are you serious? You just said you didn't care about being number one anymore. True, but against you is a different story. As a man, there's no way I could possibly let myself lose to you in a battle of intellect, so I took the liberty of putting my full power behind preparing for these exams. You were really just trying to get in one final shot against the guy who won the girl you were after, weren't you? Oh, don't worry. I know about how you love Shinomiya just as much as your sister does. There's no way in hell I'd let Shinomiya see me lose to someone like you. Got it? Oh, no, he knows! No! No. Oh, my God, no! Jesus, of course he fucking knew. Okay, I give up. No one stands a chance against the persistence of the greatest genius of all time. Haha, looks like I was a step ahead, Mikado Shijo. Well, you certainly seem happy enough about it. Mwah, bro, come on. Can I just team up and, like, run a business together? Seriously. How naive, President. The one who's truly a step ahead is me. She knows. Okay, next time it's the final chapter. Oh my God. I'm not ready for the final chapter. But, Kitty, I know you ain't ready either. Dude, this chapter was funny. I wouldn't mind seeing them in their own manga as well, running a business. But Aka, I swear to God, if I do not get a Ino-sama Love is War manga, I am going to be fucking pissed. I need that shit in my life so bad. But this was definitely better than the Fujiwara chapter. It definitely was. Let's be real. I would say this and the Ishigino chapters were the best so far. We'll see how this series ends next chapter. Oh my God, I can't believe the series is ending. I can't believe it. I love this manga. I do. And this manga has been a fun ride. But fucking... Shirogane had to throw that shit in his face, you bastard. Right, Keys? Right, Keys? Are you a genius, Kitty? You want to come here and say you're a genius, Kitty? But I like the message of this chapter. I love where Mikado was where Shirogane was going, and then he's like, "Fuck you." that's Kaguya. That's not me. You were trying to go after my woman, you motherfucker, and I take care of your ass. And then Kaguya's like, "Well, I was a step ahead of you, Shirogane. Little do you know, Rickies." Yeah. This was good. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. I hope that I'm going to be dying with the last chapter. Aka, I want you to kill me with comedy. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more uh, Kaguya-sama content. Few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off that Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.